Hello and welcome to this edition of INTV Weekly. It is October 10th.
October 10th, 2019. First of all, I want to say congratulations to my wife for being married to me for 9 years.
Yeah.
On this day.
That's
Got
crazy.
married 9 years ago in the great town of Lake Clealum.
Yep. Happy anniversary. I didn't
Thank
know
you.
that.
Yeah. So,
That's crazy.
happy anniversary to my lovely wife. And happy anniversary to INTV. We are here for now.
Yep.
I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And there's some great things happening. We have them right here. Even though fall is kind of like the...
Fall's over. Winter's here.
Yeah, I guess fall has fallen off and winter has all of a sudden sprung up. We had our first little snowstorm
Yes, we did.
this last week. It was pretty nice.
Yep.
Seeing winter wonderland approaching as we speak.
I was caught in it. I was working outside.
And all of a sudden, boom,
Yep.
starts snowing.
Yep.
I don't think I've seen this early of snow for quite a while. I remember when...
Since back in the day.
Back in that day. First week of hunting season. I think it was one of the latest days that I saw, but that I can remember in my good times of being here. But
I've gone sledding during hunting season.
actual sledding.
Mm-hmm. I took my sled up with me.
Yeah, but nothing stuck except for up in the mountains. So you can see those mountains definitely have some white caps on them now. So we are having some snowfall. So get ready. Hope you have your firewood and hopefully you have your house all done up and ready for winter.
Buckle down.
Yeah. GetYourNTV.com is the website to check out all the great things that are happening here locally. You can check out our news and also our candidate forums. These are pretty awesome, the candidate forums that we just produced last week.
And moving right along, our top story of the night, a man gets to walk again after having an exoskeleton, robotic exoskeleton, placed over his body. This is very big news, especially for those who are without limbs, quadriplegics, paraplegics.
Yep.
This man is able to actually pick up and move items.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. 28-year-old man from Lyon, France. He unfortunately got in an accident falling 40 feet from a balcony and severing his spinal cord. But this is pretty cool in today's medicine that we are getting people that once weren't able to move once again and re-enjoy life in that different way. So
Pretty crazy.
it is. Just to see that, you kind of see it in the sci-fi era.
Mexico, they're replacing limbs,
With what?
other limbs.
Other growing limbs?
Well,
Cloning limbs?
not cloning limbs, but just like if you're an organ donor limb.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Has to be fast right?
We reported on it.
I kind of remember something like
Yeah,
that.
we did report.
We've been
on
reporting for 10 years now, and so it all kind of blends together,
that. Kind
Jeff.
of, but that did happen.
That did
which is
happen.
pretty amazing. But this is also amazing. Robots, people say that could be kind of crazy. Cyborgs, but at the same time, the type of stuff that they're doing with modern technology and the advances in medicine is pretty unreal.
It is pretty crazy. All these advances that we're seeing on the internet and everything that's happening. Jeff just brought this to light. CryptoKitty is taking over and possibly taking over cats and animals alike.
In general.
So get ready for this. Jeff thinks by 2050...
I don't think this is what people think.
People think on the internet. By 2050, this CryptoKitty could actually take over what you would have as a house pet. Right now, I have 3 cats and 3 dogs. That equals 6, which is way too much. But with this CryptoKitty, you can have one for $20.
Yep, it's like a new age Tamagotchi. Look into it. CryptoKitties.
And you can actually breed them and sell them and do all sorts of weird things. So,
but at the same time,
not only is
it could
our
be like a
world turning
currency.
in a cool thing, like saving people that are paralyzed, but they're also making us not appreciate life more by designing these kinds of things like CryptoKitty.
Which could be a currency.
Which could be a currency for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bitcoin and
Yep.
CryptoCoin.
Yep.
Even though every time you see something about Bitcoin and CryptoCoin, it's always a negative thing.
Yeah, but if you hear about stuff like this, typically it's too late. The time.
Oh yeah,
the ship has sailed.
The ship sailed a long time.
I'm gonna have to get invested how much money do I have? Like, spend it all on one
$25.
Crypto kitties.
Crypto kitties?
Crypto kitties.
That's one kitty?
I'm going to cash everything in and then go for my crypto kitties.
It's kind of like even this obsession with Funkos. You have these Funkos now that are worth thousands of dollars, but all you had to do is invest $15 back in 2014 on some of these. Mm-hmm. Just the right one.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This world has got, for a piece of plastic, it is raised more in value than gold.
That's why with like the technology like 3D printing coming to life and how easy that is, I'm just going to be making my Funkos.
Yeah, you could be making your own toys. I've been seeing a lot of things on different threads. People have been making all sorts of sweet things with these 3D printers. And I remember when they first came out, it wasn't something to even like try because it was so hard to do and the finished product wasn't that cool. But now, with the color and the detail that they can produce, it's pretty amazing.
That it is, Nolan.
That it is, Jeffrey.
To a story that Nolan skipped over, there is
I didn't skip over it.
There's a floating garbage island that is going around the world, and there is a group of people who have thought that they have found the thing to clean it up.
It's the first time actually anyone harvests plastic from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, from these giant abundant fishing nets all the way down to the microplastic range. So we think we can actually clean the oceans. It's really a mix. You see things like bottles, crates, all the way down to fragments of what of course used to be large objects. So these small pieces, they didn't end in the ocean as a small piece, but over many decades it fragments down to smaller and smaller pieces, and then gets to these pieces that are so small that they can easily be ingested by marine life.
And of course, they're not from the United States, they're from the Netherlands, because everybody around the world cares about picking up garbage, it seems, than the United States.
Yeah.
Sorry, we stopped recycling glass and paper at our own little recycle center here in the Upper County, so I'm not really seeing too much on the U.S. and the revolutionary change in recycling.
But luckily the Netherlands is. And they are saying that with this net that they have constructed that moves with the current, they're saying
it's a ghost net.
It's a ghost net, and it's not going to be harmful to fish or habitation, something like that. It's not going to affect any habitats, and they're also saying that every single year but pollution will be cut in half.
That's pretty amazing, and that's a bold statement.
But
it's something that we have to get done.
But it seems like if you think about it, like it should be cut more than half, like as the years go on, because you're gonna have more nets, and then at the same time and less garbage. Though. No, there'll be less.
You would hope less garbage.
Well, because they're cutting it in half, so it seems like the first year you would need the most nets, and then you would take nets out. I mean, that statement doesn't make sense at all.
Sounds pretty logical to me what you just said.
It doesn't, because then the ocean would be cleaned up in 5 years.
And a big thing I heard on NPR, which when I was listening to it, and I love
it.
NPR.
Yeah, I'm just going to throw that out there.
I just got to say
shout out
NPR,
to NPR.
even though they don't advertise with us or
But like
support
you
us.
listen to like the regular NPR station during the day, and it's just like classical music.
Oh yeah, it's annoying. But then all of a sudden,
it's the best.
well, no, I like to hear my NPR. But they were talking about they took actually data samples to see where all this plastic was coming from, and they said it wasn't coming from the United States, but more or less coming from big container ships out of China.
Well, that's everything comes out of China, so chances are it's probably gonna like come out of China. But at the same time, it's because we stopped using plastic straws. So hats off to that.
Yes, we did, and we are making a huge step in the forward of non-plastics in our water systems, which is huge. But now we have cardboard straws.
Yep, we do.
And those things melt way too fast, and they are terrible. So somebody has to figure out something to do with these straws, or just stop straws altogether.
I gotta figure it out.
Licorice.
No. It's funny that they allow like the cardboard straws, or not. They take away the plastic straws, but the thing that you take the straw and you poke it through is always plastic still.
Oh yeah. So and it's in a styrofoam cup sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
The trick to the plastic straw like whole thing is you buy your own, you take your own in.
Oh yeah. You smuggle your own straws into the restaurant. Just don't get caught.
Behind my ear.
Oh, touche, Jeff.
A homeless singer sitting in front of Subway goes viral after a police officer walks up to her and starts recording her beautiful voice.
Which is kind of funny that in this day and age you can't just come up to somebody and record them, but hey, this paid off.
Yeah.
Emily Zamuruka. Very, very cool. She is out there singing in front of Subway, and she is homeless, but not anymore.
No, she is not. She's got picked up by a major music producer who is an Oscar-winning award music producer, so not just any Joe off the street.
No, unnamed.
But a talent agency, basically, has discovered her and gave her a signing contract with $1 million bonus.
Yeah, she actually...
No, that's not true. It wasn't $1 million bonus. And there was no signing contract. They just said that they would do a record for her.
They're going to do a record for her. And she unfortunately had her violin that she used on the streets on her performances was stolen and destroyed, and so they set up a GoFundMe page where she could get her violin, or a violin to replace her violin back. So very cool right there that people in LA still have hearts and that they're helping people like Emily follow her dreams and get to, hopefully, the big leagues and on the Billboard Top 10.
Yep. And moving on to local news.
Local news.
This is the big leagues. Dog Days of Summer dang, now you have me saying it. The Dog Days of Fall happened this last week. Nolan was there with his mother Susie, and it was a fantastic
And my dad. He was throwing up some burgers, and the rest of the volunteers that put on this great event. And they started at the White Park, walked up to the school, then had burgers at the Cleon Skate Park, and just had an awesome time. A couple pictures of everybody that was there, and I couldn't believe the turnout. It was a great turnout for the first year, and this is all going to a great cause. They are trying to get a dog park established on the other side of the railroad tracks, coming down, what street is that? Wright Street?
It's in between the tracks and the freeway.
The railroad tracks and the freeway. So right there where the old disc golf course was, where nobody knows where that is.
Pretty dangerous place for a dog, I think.
No, they'd have a fenced-off dog park.
Oh, it's going to be fenced.
Well, you would hope. In
Let's hope
between
so.
the freeway and the train tracks. There's a couple acres.
Fantastic place.
There's a couple acres back there. We're trying to limit the dog population. But no, awesome job, and it was a great time, and some really cool T-shirts as well. And this was put on by the Lions Club. Lions Club has now established themselves in Upper Kittitas County. So if you want to join Lions Club, Rotary, Kiwanis, or any of these great other organizations, Cleon, Roslyn Eagles, please join today.
Homecoming is this week, and the freshmen, sophomores, seniors, and juniors have been throwing it down. I went to the school to check out what the activities are. Actually, we went there to go play.
I went to go play volleyball, Jeff. I didn't go check out
The hallways?
the hallways.
Why? They were all decorating the hallways like on homecoming week. The thing is,
We never did that.
yeah, we did.
We never decorated the hallways
Yes, we
at all.
did.
No, we didn't. We decorated our floats, and that was it. We never decorated the hallways.
Yeah, that's right. No, we did.
We, as a class,
I know
and
as
classes before us,
Week 1 we did.
we never decorated the hallways. We had a big poster, and we decorated our floats. That's it.
I don't know.
Nobody else ever did the hallways.
I thought we did. I know on
You
week,
guys didn't do floats.
week 1, yeah, we did.
We were the last year to do floats at the high school.
I was in high school with you.
Yeah, but
so
I mean,
did
like
the
your
float.
senior, junior. You're a sophomore at that time.
Our sophomore, and then we did it our junior year too. We did floats actually all 3 years, or all 4 years.
But nobody ever drove it as a pit.
No, but like they put them on campus, right?
Yeah.
Like so after our sophomore year, then they took them and put them on campus. But week 1 we decorated the hallways. I thought that we decorated the hallways.
I never
like,
decorated the hallways at
that's
all.
crazy.
But I saw it from a distance. Those hallways looked awesome.
Yeah, but I thought we did them like every single day. We would redecorate them because there was a different theme.
No.
I mean,
No.
I don't remember.
Oh, we
much of
wouldn't
high
have done
school.
that.
I don't remember much of high school though. Apparently.
Why?
But homecoming is a big week, and it has changed a lot in the past years, and it's kind of crazy to see how it has unraveled. But these kids are honestly stoked for homecoming week, and hopefully our football program can get it together and make us happy.
Yeah, we'll definitely have some updates a little later on some Warrior sports to see how they did.
Powder Puff football happened, and Manly Man volleyball happened, and it was great time for the kids all around.
Hopefully Jeff got some pictures of those events.
I don't think I did.
Oh. Live at the Y Park. That's right, live at the Y Park is going to be happening and is coming back once more for one more time this year. And that is after the Christmas of Cleon parade, and festivities. They'll be having some good stuff at the Y Park. So please go check it out live at the Y Park.
The motion that was set in motion for the cellular, the 5G tower, has been appealed. Everyone I can't say everyone. People have stood up and put their foot down and said, no, this ground was established for a park, and that's what they're sticking to. So it has been appealed. Skybridge is looking for a new location to put their 5G tower, and it's not just any old 5G, as we learned. It's a different type of 5G than we have been once
I've been once told
by everybody.
the Obama administration, and now it's the different Trump administration towers, which we've heard.
Yes.
Not saying that that's 100% accurate, but
Not
that's what
to-
we've heard.
Not to get into it, but
Conspiracy theorists.
they're looking for a new location, so if you have an idea, this might benefit you as a landowner.
Yeah, I'm so glad that the city of Cleon and the residents of Cleon all got together and actually stood up and voiced their opinion on this, because they've been trying to beautify Cleon, and this would not have beautified Cleon.
No, it would have taken away the opportunity for a park.
And for a park.
Yes.
The caboose.
Yeah, go ahead.
What were you
I
gonna
just
say?
found out about this. You haven't even told me
The
about it.
caboose is closing its doors, and it is for sale right now. The caboose in Cleon is for sale and is going to be actually moving. Now, I don't know if they're actually going to move the caboose name, but they will be
The whole building.
or the whole building itself. But they'll be
Building.
the owners of the caboose are going to be taking over the old pastime / AKA Roadhouse, which the Roadhouse is up at the Last Resort, which is now the Last Resort.
The Last Resort, formerly known as the Last Resort, the Roadhouse is there. Formerly known as the Pastime and the Roadhouse, that's where the caboose will be.
Yeah. So now, it's called like the Roslyn Shuffle, or the Upper County Shuffle, I guess.
No, that's got a whole different meaning behind it.
So Last
That's way
Resort,
off.
Last Resort is now Roadhouse, and Roadhouse is now the caboose owners are going to be taking over. So this is pretty exciting things There's new management now at Maggie's as well. The Roslyn Cafe, I heard they're going to be closing their doors because they are selling and new owners will be taking over the cafe. So a lot of different things are happening. Harper's as well. Yeah, one big thing. The biggest elephant in the town.
Yeah.
Harper's Lumber. All three businesses right there will be changing and we'll see what happens. So get ready. 2020. We all thought it was going to be like
big changes.
Big changes. Oh, big changes are coming.
Yep, Roslyn is getting thrown through the ringer.
And then the fire that's happening too, which is very cool to see. In Roslyn, they are doing the prescribed burn. They've taken a break because of weather, but prescribed burn put on by the Trex team and the Cleon, or actually the Roslyn Fire Department helping out with that. So very, very cool to see that.
At this time, we're going to take a commercial break and get a word from our sponsor.
Pay your bill the easy way by signing up for electronic fund transfer with Inland Networks. It's quick, free, and convenient. Using electronic fund transfer or automatic bill pay will eliminate the hassle of remembering to pay your bill on time, writing checks every month, or having to make that extra stop during your busy schedule. Signing up for EFT is free and simple. Just stop by our Inland Networks offices in Roslyn or Cle Elum and get signed up today. Thank you for your business. Hope to see you soon.
Hi, my name's Dawn Bass, and I am here with the Upper Kittitas County Youth Activities Program.
I'm Jim with Harper Lumber.
Hi, this is James Jones with Smokey's Barbecue.
My name's Dave Wilson. I'm the director at Merit Resource Services. We used NTV to help the public become aware of our merger and to find out what Merit Resource Services is. We found them to be innovative and original and focused on our needs. NTV works for us.
Hi, I'm Rob Sheldon.
And I'm Allie Renshaw.
We're with Swiftwater Fitness.
Hi, I'm Ruby, and I am the owner of Ruby's Printing and Scrapbooking here in Cle Elum. NTV has been awesome in the work they've done for me.
NTV works for us.
NTV works for us.
NTV works for me and has for the last 5 years, and I know they'll work for you.
NTV works for us.
NTV works for me.
Nobody likes being tied down to a contract. They're so limiting. That's why here at Inland Networks, we don't make you have to. Sign up for cable, internet, or telephone and go month to month with us. Just remember that if you pay for 3 months in advance, we come down to your home or establishment and install everything for free. So why wait? Inland Networks, your hometown connection.
Welcome back to this week's edition of MTV Weekly. It is the 10th of October, 2019.
Some great things happened in the news earlier. Now some better things are even going to happen now.
Yeah.
We have a great American flag and our Washington State flag behind us because, if you haven't noticed, because we've been doing some great candidate forums this last week. So make sure to please check out our Facebook where you can check out the people that are running for mayor and for County Commissioner District 1. And also next week they have the candidate forum down at the Putnam Centennial Center. The League of Voting Women will be putting that event on. So very cool right there.
Mm-hmm. Moving on to Warrior Sports. For soccer, they are looking about even in
6-3
now. Yep.
It says right there, girls soccer.
Oh dang! Look at that. So they're not looking even. I said
No.
until now. So we picked up 2 wins this last week. On the first, we took on Royal where we won 10-0.
Love to see that.
Yep.
They used to beat us so bad in football, and now we're
Four
beating them really
games.
bad in soccer.
And they took on Granger on the third where they won 9-3. Our soccer program is looking outstanding. How's the football program doing?
Well, I wish I could report the same way you were just reporting, Jeff, on wins and wins and wins. But unfortunately, our football team, just like last year and the year before, have just not been doing as well. And I know it's due to numbers. Numbers are a big thing. When I see...
yeah, you need them to win.
Well, yeah, you need them to play. You need them to be substitute. You need it all together because we have so low numbers right now. But the opponents have high numbers.
They do.
In the score. And that last game was on 9/27 versus Nat Cheese. They lost, unfortunately, 37-7. But right there, we scored. And we kicked a field goal. That's pretty cool.
That is.
So
that's a big deal.
Well, reporting from weeks prior, we only had 6 points versus Riverview, where we didn't get the field goal. But we got the field goal at Net Cheese. And then on 10-4, this is October 4th, we played Goldendale. And usually Goldendale is a team that we can play against, and unfortunately we lost 40-0. Not a loss.
Very unfortunate. Come out, show your support when they take on the Highland Scotties this Friday for homecoming.
They're looking at almost a 300 point deficit.
Yep.
On this route right now.
Pretty crazy.
So they're playing Highland.
Yep.
For homecoming. About time they put Highland on our homecoming.
They have for the last 3 years.
Oh well, that's because usually it would be like Zilla or
Royal or Mapton.
Yeah, well Mapton was easy.
Yeah, Mapton.
But ouch. Yeah. Okay, so volleyball, Jeff. How's volleyball doing?
Volleyball girls, they packed on 2 losses this last week. Where they on the 26th took on LaSalle, where they lost 3-0. Took on Granger on the 3rd, where they lost 3-0. Took on Zilla on the 8th, where they lost 3-0.
Oh, that's too bad too. Jeff and I and a couple of our other close friends had the opportunity to go practice with our volleyball team, thanks to Coach Aaron and Coach Pat. And unfortunately, our athleticism and our talent of volleyball didn't shine off onto the girls onto the Zilla game.
It depends on who's keeping score, though. You know?
Oh, yeah. Inside joke?
I guess.
Between you and I?
Yeah, between me and the person keeping score. I guess.
Anyways.
There was no score keeping, actually.
When we played?
There was no score.
Oh, there was, but
no,
it was
wasn't.
The volley. Oh, yeah, there wasn't. Yeah,
no.
It was all in our head.
Yeah, we didn't even keep score up there.
Well, we did as men.
No, there was no.
And the ladies didn't because they were just there to play.
Yeah.
And practice.
There was no score.
No score.
Is that too obvious?
Anyways, we'll move right along to civic news.
Civic news.
Civic news. Cleveland City Council met and they were talking about homelessness. This was up as a point of contention on Facebook and now is being brought up at the Cleveland City Hall. So let's check out some of these public comments about homelessness at the Cleveland City Council meeting that happened this last Tuesday.
Candy Snyder, and this is Shauna Minton.
Hi.
I live on Railroad Street, and Shauna lives on First. And we're here to address the problem of the drug problem and the homeless problem here in Cleveland. And Shauna has some pictures that we've taken of some of the homeless
stuff that we've had to endure and, walk around and see. And we just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. And let you guys know, she's got a letter.
Yeah, I'd like to read something, and Shauna can maybe pass the pictures around so you can see what's over behind Marson and Marson, what's up at the cemetery, what's over at Hanson Pond. So as a result of an arson fire and burglary at our residence in May, I've become educated on the drug problem in Cleveland. I know that the majority of the city's homeless population consists of drug addicts. I know you can buy or sell drugs in the Safeway parking lot, at the Warrior Quick Stop, at the City Park, the Cottage Restaurant, the Laundromat, to name a few locations, without any consequence. I know that many of the homeless in this town have criminal records for assault, theft, burglary, robbery, and drug possession. I know that it's not safe to take your children to the City Park or Hanson Ponds for fear of stepping on needles or running into someone strung out on drugs. I know that it's a safety issue to go into our public library where many of the drug addicts slash homeless hang out, and that our librarians are at risk of being assaulted or worse. I know that our police department is understaffed and does not have the resources to solve the crimes committed by the drug addicts, and the addicts know this too. I know that providing toilets, trash cans, and showers for them to use will not solve their problems, or the problem of letting them make this community an undesirable and unsafe place to live. I know that the city's infrastructure has not kept up with the increasing population. I know that unless the city either budgets for more police officers or enters into an interagency agreement with the Kittitas County Sheriff, that crime and drug use will continue to run rampant in our community. I encourage the city council and the mayor to visit some of these encampments, walk through our downtown area after dark, and become educated on what's going on in your community. I'm not sure what the solution is, but right now the drug addicts have the run of the town, not the tax-paying citizens. I don't know if you have any more to
Yeah,
add.
I did. I went on a walk, I'd say about a week ago, and thank goodness I didn't have my kids with me. I was encountered by a guy named Greg something. He ended up cussing me out, flashing his genitals out at me. In fact, I'm still upset about it. I've seen you can't even go on a nature walk. It's really upsetting what I've seen and what I've actually cleaned up. It's like, I don't even want to take my kids. It's sad. So.
Anyhow, that's what we wanted you to know, because I'm sure a lot of you haven't been through some of these places or some of these encampments in town. You probably haven't tried to walk. I used to walk my dog downtown at night. Can't do that anymore. They're doing drugs in the doorways of the businesses. So it's not a safe town anymore, and it's not a clean town anymore. And there seems to be no consequence. It's like, welcome to Cle Elum. Do drugs here, sell drugs here, rob people.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is we're having a lot
There's
of
no
doors and it's
consequence.
scary. So,
Anyhow.
thank you.
Ms. Snyder, could we get that letter for the record? If you don't mind.
When it comes to homelessness, I believe we can all agree on one thing. Let's do it how Seattle's doing it. They seem to have their things pretty well under control.
I joined this Facebook group called Seattle Looks Like
Terrible
a
stuff.
Bad Word. And they show me some pictures that I don't want our town to look like. And they definitely have to figure out this homelessness epidemic in Seattle and King County. But it is definitely overflowing into our parts. And we as a county itself, needs to address it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's trying to figure this out. County commissioners, that's your call.
That's out of Roslyn City Council's hands.
I'm handing that one off to the
that's-
people that actually get paid the big bucks, and they need to figure out what they need to do with this homeless epidemic.
Roslyn City Council came to meet this last Tuesday
Yes, we did.
at 7
Holding
o'clock
candles
the
and
very
all.
same time.
No, we actually met at 4 o'clock for a special budget meeting.
And Amy McGuffin also spoke.
Good evening. For those that don't know me, I'm Amy McGuffin. I'm the CEO of the Chamber of Commerce. And I'm here to just give you a little bit of chamber update. We've been pretty busy from the last time that I met with you. Really the first update is in front of you is a flyer of a Roslyn Town Hall meeting. This is the second visitation from Arnett Muldrow. They're the consultants that won the bid for some strategic planning for Roslyn. And this really is, they changed the scope of work based on the first visitation. And the scope of work is really about tourism management. And so there's really going to be a planning session. We already have a survey for the residents and businesses that have been circulated through social media. We already have, if you're not familiar with surveying, in the first 7 days, we had 145 respondents from residents and businesses. And today we had 262 respondents. So from a survey of a small community like this, I'll compare it to the county's survey for tourism infrastructure. We did it for a full year and we were only able to get 232 respondents. So that just tells you that you have a very vocal, engaged community, which we're really excited to put that data together and share during this meeting. Because really it's going to focus on where the businesses and the residents of the Roslyn community feel the gaps are when it comes to managing tourism. We obviously know that you get a lot of tourism-related activities, and so it's really about what can we do from a chamber perspective to support you to manage those people that are already here and those that are coming. We can't really it's one of those things you either fight it, or you embrace it, or you mold it. And we're kind of in that molding. Let's mold how they use and come into the community and leave the community.
Thank you so much, Amy McGuffin from the Chamber of Commerce. She has a great event coming up, so make sure to pay attention to our local news and upcoming events.
Yes, and hats off to Nolan for kicking the homeless crisis into gear with passing his obligations off to the county.
We don't have a homeless problem in Roslyn, Jeff.
Not anymore, because we were just, we got Nolan on it. We did, but not anymore.
We can talk about those political conversations off camera, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Upcoming events, what do we got, Jeff?
Pull out your calendars because we have the October list of events that are taking place.
That's a lot of stuff in October.
Held at the historical Nelson Dairy Farm, the 14th Annual Harvest Festival will offer 2 weekends of seasonal events and activities to celebrate the arrival of fall. Sponsored by the Fund of the Community Enhancement Group. There's going to be a pumpkin patch, hay maze, the market. I didn't know they had a market there. Harvest crafts, petting zoo, pony rides, pumpkin archery, wagon rides, and so much more. There's going to be a Touch the Truck to let the kids get up close and personal with some of their favorite big rigs, such as fire trucks, as well as police cars, and so much more. So come out, show your support. It's for a great cause, and it is a great place to spend the afternoon.
On October 5th, 6th, 12th, 13th, 19th, 20th, 26th, and 27th, or the dates that are listed on the screen, there is a round trip to Leavenworth shuttle, and rides are only $60 a person. Leave from the Brick in Roslyn and go to Leavenworth from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. is the last shuttle. Get dropped off at 76th Station at 920 U.S. Highway 2 in Leavenworth. Leave from the location back to the Brick at 3:30 or 6:30 or 10 p.m. or even 1 a.m. is the latest that it will leave Leavenworth. Call ahead to reserve your seat, 509-201-0304.
On Saturday, October 12th, the Mountain Ale Festival in the Roslyn Yard is going to be taking place from 1 to 5 p.m. There's going to be shopping, dining, craft beer, mountain air, all within a walking distance. The Roslyn Yard, it's an outdoor park-like venue if you have no idea where that's at. It's downtown Roslyn. It will be home to the 7th Annual Roslyn Mountain Ale Festival. So come out, show your support.
On October 15th and 16th, the League of Women Voters is putting on a candidate forum on October 15th and 16th at the Centennial Center at 7 p.m. So make sure to get down there October 15th and 16th at the Centennial Center and make sure you know who you're voting for all these upcoming elections. And make sure to vote before November 4th.
Please join Rob and Sherry Marusa, Patrick and Ellie Deneen, Jim, Barb Becker, Fred Marion, Stephen Meeks, Chris Martin, John Little, and Gary Burnt for an event to support Hillary Franz, who is running for County Commissioner of Public Lands. This is going to be taking place on October 17th, 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the Heritage Distilling Company. No donations required to attend. We would appreciate your support. To RSVP, please contact Chad at electhillaryfranz.com. You can also call 206-682-7328.
On September 28th to October 27th, the Huffman Farms is located just minutes from downtown Ellensburg. A first-generation family farm. We grow 25 varieties of pumpkins, squash, and gourds that fill our 2-acre patch, which is the heart of our 36-acre farm. So make sure to go check out the Huffman Farms in Ellensburg. A Roslyn Town Hall meeting is happening October 18th, 2019. The time is 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. Location is at the Masonic Hall. Feel free to bring a friend. This is very important for anybody that wants to see the town grow, especially involving tourism management, planning sessions, survey with residents, market assessments, and strategy development. So make sure to put this on your calendar, and this is going to be a great time for a Roslyn Town Hall meeting, October 18th. 2 different times available, so make sure to check it out on Facebook or at the Chamber of Commerce.
On October 31st, be sure to grab your kids for the Trunk or Treat celebration in downtown Cle Elum. Be sure to wear bright clothing to look out for passing traffic, and all you drivers out there, be safe and cautious of all the trick-or-treaters. This can be taking place around 5 o'clock in downtown Cle Elum, so come out, bring your ghosts and goblins, and even fur babies, and show them off and collect some candy. USO Northwest and Suncadia presents Full Circle, a tribute to service. This is highlighting the impact of the USO on our military service members and their families. This will be taking place November 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Suncadia Lodge. Featuring keynote speaker Sarah Vargo, military and Gold Star Youth Advocate. Entertainment by Navy Deception Brass Band and special tribute to our military. 5-star table sponsor for 10 is $1,000. Honor individual tickets sell for $75. It includes dinner and a no-host bar. $25 per ticket goes to USO Northwest. To purchase your tickets, please go online to northwest.uso.org.
Cool event in Suncadia.
Yes, it is.
And at this time, we like to do a cool event right here and wish some people some happy birthdays. Like on October 8th. Actually, Jeff, you should probably take this one.
No, you go ahead and take it.
You don't want to wish that guy a happy birthday?
I'll wish Dan a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dan Thorlickson.
What about Dina Glondo, Chauncey Woodard, and Erica Browett?
There you have
Happy
it.
birthday, those guys.
October 9th, happy birthday to Rusty Bogart, Wanda Shelper, and Amanda Anderson.
And a big special happy birthday to my dad. Happy birthday, Doug Weiss, turning 65. Happy birthday, Doug. On October 10th, happy birthday, Ashley Sutton, Janine Brodeen, Kyle Schrader, Matt Davison, Susan Russell, Callie De Leon, and Pat Weaver. Happy birthday, Pat Weaver. And of course, a happy anniversary to my lovely wife, Andrea McJury Weiss, for 9 years.
Anniversary, man.
Happy anniversary.
Crazy, it's been 9 years. On October 12th, happy birthday to Marcy Stevens, Margaret May, Seth Reynolds, Melissa Abdul-Bari, Joshua Wohlers, Lakin Burry, and of course, my wife, Erin Lynn Thorlickson. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Erin.
21 years old.
Happy birthday.
She looks like it.
21. Probably going to go out to the brick, huh?
Oh, I got one more. And
France
Woodward.
On October 15th, happy birthday, Kay Evanson, Bubba Simplot, Brian and Jeffrey Wonder, Jennifer Harrington, Alex Ibarra, Patrick Walker, and everybody that we might have missed. Happy birthday, and hopefully we did not miss your birthday. And if we did, please let us know so we don't miss it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and about that,
might miss it again.
We better let everybody know that we will be doing news at the new year. So in 2020, we will say good. Actually, in 2019, we'll say goodbye to everybody because we will be discontinuing the news. Unfortunately, we will let everybody know some more as we go each week before that day.
Thanks for your support.
Yes, definitely thank you for the support. 10 years of running on the news, and we will be wrapping it up at the end of this year. So thank you so much always for the support.
Stay tuned. Big things to come.
I'm Nolan Weiss.
I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
Couple local boys.
Local news.
For you, October 10th, 2019. Once again, happy anniversary, babe. Adios, amigos.
For an event to support the Hillary Franz, who is running the... For an event to support
We grow 25 varieties of pumpkins, squash, and gourds that fill... Gourds. So make sure to put this on your calendar.
USO Northwest Suncadia prevent entertainment by Navy Deception Band.